Hello everyone and welcome to our first lecture. So this lecture is going to be an introduction about the most important parts of the paragraph. So what's a paragraph? A paragraph is a group of sentences. These sentences either explain, describe, or discuss one idea. So what are the main parts of a paragraph? Basically, we have three parts: topic sentence, supporting details, and the concluding sentence. For the topic sentence, we have to have two important things: the topic and the controlling idea. So let's say that you are asked to talk about the best vacation. So the best vacation was in Paris. So Paris will be the topic, and the controlling idea is why it was the best vacation. So two reasons, for example, or for several reasons. For example, I can say my vacation to Paris last year was the best for two reasons, or my vacation to Paris last year was the best for several reasons. So if I say for two reasons, this means that I'm going to have two supporting details. If I said for several reasons, so I'm going to have more than three. So let's look at this example. The red is the topic, and the blue is the controlling idea. So here we have smartphones. So the topic is about smartphones. The controlling idea can be used in many different situations. So the controlling idea functions like the perspective. So you're going to talk about smartphones. So from which perspective? I'm going to talk about smartphones in terms of how it is used in many different situations. Let's look at the second example. Dictionaries can help learners in many ways. So dictionaries is the topic, and help learners in many ways is the controlling idea. We can also start with the controlling idea first and follow it by the topic. So the controlling idea here in the third example is there are several techniques that technicians use to fix a computer. Okay, so here the topic is about fixing a computer, and we're talking about the several techniques. We can also talk about fixing a computer in terms of what are the steps: first, second, third. So the controlling idea is the one that guides the whole paragraph. What is the criteria for good topic sentences? It guides the whole paragraph, like I said before. So a good topic sentence tells me about what the paragraph will be about. Number two, specific, but not too specific. Of course, a topic sentence should be specific, should talk about a certain perspective in terms of the topic. But let's see, for example, this. Dictionaries can help learners in many ways. Like someone can say dictionaries can give you the meaning of a word. So this is just an example. This is too specific, and you can't build a paragraph around that dictionaries can give you the meaning of a word. However, you can say dictionaries can give you the meaning of words in two ways, in which you can talk about dictionaries and other dictionaries that function as Thesaurus, for example. Must include a controlling idea. It has to include a controlling idea. You can never talk about education in general. You can never talk about obesity in general. You can never talk about disease in general. So you have to talk about something specific, but not too specific. Supporting sentences. For example, if we go back to these examples, smartphones can be used in many different ways. If you read this sentence, there are questions that will be raised in your mind. So you can say, how? Okay, show me. What are these different situations? Okay, so this needs an explanation. So the function of the supporting sentence is to explain, is to give examples, to give reasons, and so on. So it's important as it describes, explains, gives facts or details about the topic sentence. And so when you read the topic sentence, you will find yourself asking questions like who, what, when, where, why, and how. So there are many types of supporting sentences, and that depends on the topic sentence and the purpose of the topic sentence. So a supporting sentence can explain, can give details, it can give examples, it can describe, it can give facts, and it gives reasons. So let's look at this example. So the topic sentence here is, there are 3 reasons why Canada is one of the best countries in the world. So, can you guess where is the topic and where is the controlling idea? So the topic is Canada being one of the best countries in the world, and the controlling idea, the reasons, that there are 3 reasons. So the supporting idea is the first one. First, Canada has an excellent healthcare system. Okay? Usually, a supporting idea is followed by an explanation. This explanation can be an example, can be a reason, can be a description. Okay, so whenever I put a supporting sentence, I need to explain it. Okay, so it's something like the general idea. So Canada has an excellent healthcare system. How? What kind of healthcare system? Okay, well, the explanation will follow. All Canadians have access to medical services at a reasonable price. So this sentence explained the supporting detail. The first one, the first supporting detail. Second, Canada has a high standard of education. How? What do you mean by this? What do you mean by high standard of education? Yeah, okay, the sentence that will follow will explain the meaning of a high standard of education. Students are taught by well-trained teachers and are encouraged to continue studying at a university. So this explains why Canada has a high standard of education. The third example was started with finally, to signal that this is the last reason. Finally, Canada's cities are clean and efficiently managed. Okay, what do you mean by efficiently managed? I understand clean, but I don't understand efficiently managed. So here, this sentence explains the previous one. Canadian cities have many parks and lots of space for people to live. So this explains the meaning of efficiently managed. And of course, you can notice that this is just a paragraph. Okay, this is not an essay. So you have to be succinct, you have to be brief when you are explaining that. Okay? For these reasons, many people consider Canada as the best country to live in. Okay, so this sentence is called a concluding sentence. The concluding sentence provides us with a conclusion. Usually, the simplest thing to do is just to paraphrase the topic sentence. Okay? Because the topic sentence also gives us a hint about the whole paragraph. So, for these reasons, which voices or reflects here reasons in the topic sentence, many people consider Canada as the best country to live in. So the concluding sentence summarized the points you've made and also repeated some of the words that were mentioned in the topic sentence and used linking words that indicated that conclusions are being drawn. So in this case, for these reasons, using this sentence. So the concluding sentence brings a paragraph to an end, and it's also the last sentence in a paragraph by either restating the main idea or making a suggestion, a prediction, or giving an opinion. It is considered as a signpost as well to the end of the paragraph. Now, get ready for the following quiz. It's going to be related to identifying good topic sentences, identifying good supporting details in paragraphs, and also identifying conclusions.